Coming up on the Delmarva Sports Insider, it's the battle of the Techs on the hardwood in Kent County. Which school would prevail in the overtime thriller? And also, the Shorebirds winning 3 of their last 4 games. Can they keep the hot batch rolling against the top squad in the division? All that and more straight ahead. DSI starts now.
What's going on, good people? Welcome into the Delmarva Sports Insider, the only live and local show dedicated to giving you all local sports. It's yours truly, sports anchor, Devin J. Martin.
And I'm sports reporter Cole Howard. Welcome on into the show. We have got a lot to get into tonight.
Yeah, that's right, Cole. I mean, sports director Brandon Bossard is out tonight, so it's up to us to bring the local sports from the shore to your guys' home screens.
We definitely got you covered. Don't worry. We'll catch you up on all things local. So let's go ahead and just jump on into it.
I mean, we got to. I mean, obviously, the middle of the summer, basketball, summer hoops is back in full display. Last night was a battle of the Tech schools.
Indeed it was.
Kent County Rec Center was the place to be. Polytech taking on Sussex Tech. Now, obviously, I would think that Polytech was a better team. They'd, smack up Sussex Tech.
That's
the
what,
Panthers,
that's what I thought.
The Panthers have been solid all summer long. The Ravens have been a level below them so far.
They have
but,
indeed.
That's why they play the games, because we don't know who's going to win until the actual, until the clock hits 0. So let's get to these highlights. Polytech with a nice find inside for the easy layup. Both teams keeping steady early on, but watch this defense from Sussex Tech. Poly going in for the drive. Get that shot out of here. They save it, and it's the same
result. Not again, boy.
Yep, a block party right there in Dover. Sussex pushing the pace. Fakes the pass right here for the wide open 3, putting an exclamation point on that sequence.
Poly looking to answer back there. You're going to see it right here. Wide open shot from the corner. Easy triple for him. Both teams staying neck and neck, but it's going to be that Sussex Tech defense that has the upper hand, getting the steal. Nice little in and out move right here for the easy layup. Watch this. Whoo! Right, I'm going to move right on by you. Kiss it off the glass. There you go. Nice move from him. Lead up to 13 in the second half, but Polytech cut that lead down to 3.
Now, final seconds, the Ravens with the strip right there, looking for the dagger. This is it. All he's got to do is lay it in. He goes for the
You tried to be cute.
Oh, he missed it. He missed it. They were up 3. They have a couple seconds left to push it to overtime. Darrell Little saves the game right there. They tie it right there. Ice in his veins with less than a second left. The game is tied at 41. We go to overtime.
I'm trying to be cute. Should just laid it in. Polytech looking to capitalize on that dagger, driving to the rack for the layup. But while the Ravens were the ones who lost their large lead, they would be able to put it away under a minute to go. Beautiful pass to find the cutter, absorbs the contact, and finishes at the rim. Sussex Tech wins the overtime thriller 47-44. Devin, why do you got to go for a dunk?
That was the first thing that stuck out to me. I mean, he had the game in his hands right there. 5 seconds left, up by 5. There's no way they could have failed. And he goes for the dunk, and they go to overtime.
I'm standing there watching the game, and I said out loud, what are you doing?
No, lay
it in.
I know that's every coach's nightmare. I know he got an earful.
The coach wasn't happy.
Yeah,
he had his hands on his hips.
Look at this. I mean, all you need is a layup right there. Oh man,
kiss it off the glass.
But in his defense, they did win the game. They did win the game. So it's not like they blew the game or anything like that.
They did, but at the end of the day, you just got to play smart, because if you do something like that in the regular season,
oh no.
That's something like that, you got to bench them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I think now we just got to move on to the next game. We're going to go over to CR versus Smyrna. CR off to a hot start early on. Riders pulling up from college range. Jimmer 3 right there.
That was good.
Laces it through, and the Riders are going to keep their foot on that gas pedal. Why not pull up for another 3-point shot? If it's working for you, keep it going. Keeps that train rolling. But here comes those Eagles. You're going to see it right here. Nice little pit pocket steal. Let me take that from you. He's going to take it the other way. CR, though, gets it off the glass for the fast break deuce.
Yeah, that was great right there. I know Smyrna was down 5 with time winding down. Look at this 3 right there. This game was just full of threes. A 4-point play with no time left in the half. The Riders, though, they come out in the second half, and they get a 4-point play of their own. I mean, that's 4 threes in this game right there. 2 of them 4-point plays. I don't think I saw a 4-point play once all last
That was the first
season.
play from the second half.
It's crazy. Both teams are going blow for blow. It was a great matchup between two talented teams from the Henlopen North. But CR walks away the W, 46-40. So Cole, obviously you were there at that game yesterday. What stood out to you from this game?
Honestly, it was CR's perimeter shooting. Their three-point shooting was on the money, and it wasn't just the three-point shooting just from the arc. It was college range.
Yeah, it was a distance.
I mean, there was a few that they whiffed horribly.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there.
You know, to make something, you got to take a lot. So
Exactly.
That's what's going to happen.
But it was the three-point shooting, the perimeter shooting is what stood out to me.
And I think that may be able to translate into the regular season if they can knock down some three-point shots. Maybe
Exactly.
they don't have the size that a lot of teams have
No.
during the Henlopen, but if they can make some threes, they're going to be just as dangerous as anybody else that's playing up in Delaware. Now, moving right along, we got Lake Forest taking on First State Military Academy. The Spartans with a little shake and bake on the crossover for the easy layup. First State, though, looking to keep things close off the inbound to the wide open shooter for splash town right there. He drilled that. That's a great shot. They need to stay alive in this game. Obviously, it's been hard for them to get some W's over the past seasons, but it looks like they're improving little by little. But Lake Forest is off to the races. A beautiful open pass in the fast break right there for the layup, plus the foul. Lake Forest continuing to impress in Dover. They walk out with a 38-point win. Now, Cole, we spent a lot of time up in Delaware so far this show. Now it's time to come down to Maryland.
That's right. The one thing I got to point out real quick is why was Delaware Military Academy wearing their jerseys backwards?
You're asking the wrong person.
I've wondered that for the past few weeks. I don't know why they're doing that.
They're trying to make a fashion statement. That's what they're doing.
It's a little weird, I'm not going to lie, but that's neither here nor there. But these highlights, though, we're moving down to Maryland, come from earlier this week. So let's swing right over to the Worcester County Rec Center and jump on into that action. Bull on the Beach versus Laurel. And Tribe Wise saying not today with that block, the emphatic block from the big man. And the Dogs, they did not have a chance against the kids from the Hawks Nest. Kareem Bolden with the pick and steal, no one to beat. And you've seen him with the bunnies, slams it down. He's got some of the best bunnies I've ever seen for dunking.
Absolutely. We're going to be seeing a lot of those this season. All the starters were obviously in this game. You couldn't tell that from last week's game when they lost to Pocomo.
Exactly.
But, Tribe Wise making the moves and making the plays, and they needed that bucket. He gets it plus the foul. Bull on the Beach, they just rolled through the Dog defense.
They did.
They get the big W. They get the job done with ease, and they walk away with a double-digit victory. So congratulations to Bull on the Beach. Yeah, that was a really good win.
And now game 2 of the night, Delmar taking on Washington High, changing the culture. An easy pass and steal right here. You're going to see he's going to dish it ahead to Jaron Cannon. He's going to finish it off right off the glass. Now, remember, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Delmar defense is not going to change a thing. Jaron Cannon again taking care of business on both ends of the floor.
Defense leads the offense.
That's what I'm talking about. Washington looking to make things more interesting. You're going to find a nice find on the cutter right here, trying to keep themselves alive, get the layup. Anything you can do, I can do better. Dustin Peterson, the recipient on that one. Delmar, they're going to walk away with this one as they take down, changing the culture.
Yeah, that was a really good win for them. Obviously, Delmar is in a rebuilding phase right now. They had a couple good players a couple seasons ago. A lot of them left, graduated, and transferred. So we're going to see what the Wildcats are going to look like next season. I don't know how good they're going to be, but they could surprise anybody. I mean, that's the whole thing with high school sports. It's just like the players are always leaving every couple of years. There's transfers and stuff like that.
That's what summer basketball's all for.
And that's what it's all for.
You got to figure out what pieces are going to fit into this puzzle, your offense, your defense.
And these games don't really mean too much. It's just summer league. And
it's all about, like I said, just trying to find out what works for you and what doesn't. And Delmar, like you said, rebuilding phase. I think Jaron Cannon is a huge piece for him.
Yes.
Dustin Peterson's good down low. And he's not, he's need to put some size on him if you're going to be a big man. But I think he's a good perimeter shooter, power forward kind of guy.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to work for him. But obviously, we don't need to talk about Decatur because when they're not there, you know what you're going to get. But when all 5 starters are there.
Yeah, they're probably the best team in the entire Bayside.
100%.
For the first time for us saying that, obviously, it's always been Y-High.
It's always been Y-High, and Queen Anne's have been the top 2 teams.
And now it's going to be Decatur and Benton. We've been saying those 2 teams all summer long, and hopefully they can live up to the bill. Yeah, they are, and hopefully they can live up to that in the fall as well. Now, that'll do it for the A block. We're taking a commercial break. When we return, we got a special edition of After the Whistle. The face of Salisbury Recreation has changed for the better. That and more when DSI returns.
I'm Coach Lacey Lord with Salisbury University Softball, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.